Hello everyone. Today I'm reviewing Camino Ghosts by John Grisham that I bought from Amazon. I sure hope my video today is helpful for you, and if it is, please give it a thumbs up. Now, I bought this particular book because it's the third in a series based on Camino Island, and I read the first two, loved them, so of course you knew I was going to read the third. Now, John Grisham is a really prolific, well-known, famous, and highly successful bestseller. Let me show you a list of his books. Here we go. Starts with The Time to Kill, and this is the most recent one, which is Camino Ghosts. And I have read them all. I'll tell you, I have a list of authors, and John's at the top of it, and I read everything that they write. And it's because I love his work that I read this particular book. And I'll tell you, he's a real expert at taking storylines and weaving them together so they're not stilted, so that the story flows and it stays interesting. The three storylines in this particular book start with the Camino Island writing community, because the people that live there, a lot of them are into writing books or selling books. And so that's in this book here. And what's really nice is some of the cast from the previous two books, some of the characters are in this one as well. And so it's nice to see them again and to see what they're doing in their made-up lives. The other storyline, the next one, is a bit of history, and it's history about the slave trade. It's really awful, but it's interesting, and there's culture in it from the people who were stolen from Africa and forced to come to the New World. And it has some real interesting supernatural sort of spirituality, religion woven in it that I find really fascinating. Also, there's a courtroom drama that sort of goes throughout the book, but it really hits hard towards the end. Let me read you something that'll show you just how nicely he is able to bring the storylines together without skipping a beat. Lovely, who is, by the way, one of the main characters in this particular novel, Lovely sat regally in the leather chair and offered a tight smile, as if it was difficult. She seemed to be taking in everyone and everything, and debating whether or not she liked what she was seeing. Her eyes glowed with a fierceness that did not spread to the rest of her face. When Bruce, and he's the bookseller there on the island, when Bruce began to flail, Mercer, who's one of the writers, said, "I just read your book, Miss Jackson. It's a great story." The smile widened, and she said, "Please, call me Lovely. Everyone does, including children. Jackson was the name given to my ancestors. They didn't ask for it, didn't like it, but they had no choice. For years, I've thought about changing my name, but I'm told that would force me to go to court. Court was the opening Stephen needed, but the timing seemed bad." Okay, there you go. He took the writing community and the history and court and put them all into a few little paragraphs there, and I found it really easy to flow from one storyline to the next. He does that throughout the book. It's fascinating. I really liked it. I give it 5 stars out of 5 stars, and I can't wait for his next one. Thanks for watching.